The one market that I see having a really big crash coming real soon, it's been shaping up, been setting up for the last few months or more, is oil. Oil has been one of the markets out of all the markets I look at, the foreign exchange markets, the bond market, the stock market, the indices, the crypto markets, stocks. The one market that I see that is not in bullish tone, that we're probably likely to see a really big movement on the downside, is oil. I believe oil is getting ready to have a really big drop soon. And it's been something that's been on my radar now for quite some time. And that's the reason why I've been letting people know. But the thing about looking for big moves in the markets, no one definitely knows the day that big move is going to start. Well, we can start to have a fair idea when it comes to trading systems and trading approaches, right? Like, for example, the way that I trade is that I have a high probability of knowing the exact day when the big move is likely to start, right? And again, we can get in that to the entry signal, but the one market that I see that is likely to have a really big movement on the downside is oil. It's just been one of those. If you've been trading oil, right? This is the daily charts here. If you've been trading oil for the last couple of months, you have been getting chewed up. I'm going to go short. No, I'm going to go long. No, I'm going to go short. No, I'm going to go long. No, short. Right? So you're being chewed up. Not me. I like to sit on the sidelines. When all this is happening here, right? I like to sit on the sidelines. But the reason why I've been saying we're likely to have a big drop in the markets, and this is something that for you traders out there that are trading the markets, what you want to do is you want to see it from a technical analysis point of view. The worst thing that you can do as a trader is say, because there is a war, because Ukraine, because of this, because of that, because of this, because of that, all these other fundamentals and all this sort of stuff, you think that is going to then cause something to move in a couple of day period or whatever, right? It just doesn't work like that. You can't have sustainable long-term success with that. The market, the charts, always gives us a bit of a clue about what's actually going to come real soon. And that is, when it comes to the oil market, this weekly chart has been screaming and giving us ample, many time to get ready for A, a big move to come, B, potentially one of the greatest shorting opportunities we've seen in a very long time, and C, to stay out of long positions. Why? Because the overall momentum, the overall trend and the overall momentum has been down, right? So if you've been trying to pick bottom in oil and so on and so forth, if you are long oil right now, you are probably going to see your head handed to you, right? Big time. So what do we have here? High, lower high, and lower high, and a lower high, right? We do this here. Down, up, down, up, down. Now we do this here. Get ready for something like that. Get ready for cliff, baby. This is called cliff action. Get ready for cliff action. What is cliff action? Cliff action is one of the greatest shorting opportunities. The greatest shorting opportunity in the last few years is underneath our feet. The big thing I've noticed when it comes to big trades, though, is they take time. And unfortunately, the Gen Pop, I just learned that word recently, by the way. The Gen Pop of society can't sit there and wait for a few weeks or a month or more as this thing builds up, getting ready to give us the greatest short. Oh, boring, John. I want to make money today. I don't want to sit here and watch the chart. And then you're probably losing money for that way, right? Because if you want to understand the game we're in, then firstly, it's important to get educated. Secondly, you need to apply for my coaching program. 12 months, I'm holding your hand through the entire process. Because trading's a hard thing, right? It's like understanding the patterns, the systems, the entries, cutting losses short, letting wins run, and so on and so forth. So if you need someone to hold your hand through the entire process, then get johntop.com. Should be link in the description. You can apply for my coaching program. But looking at this level through here, this is what happens. So I believe once we start to really get this movement on the downside coming soon on this daily chart, so this is the weekly chart here. Once we start to see this thing drop, I believe oil is about to see one of the great, the greatest shorting opportunity is just underneath our feet. Everything is quite bullish right now, right? Stocks. We've got the crypto market, got the indices. Here we go. But the one silent thing I'm seeing right now, and that is the oil market. And once the oil breaks, get ready for some serious downside action to come.